I'm Doug Apple, and it's time for another edition of the Wakulla County 4-H radio show and podcast. I'm here with Dr. Rachel Pienta. She is the leader of the Wakulla County 4-H. Rachel, why are you doing a radio show and podcast with the kids from 4-H?
Hi, Doug. Thank you for asking. The youth really wanted a way to be creative, and we talked about different possibilities, and I said, what about radio? Why don't we give that a try? And they were interested and a little nervous, but I said, well, we have a potential for a partnership with Doug Apple and Wave 94.1. Thank you very much. And the youth were game to try it. You know, radio sounds interesting. And when I said podcasting, their eyes kind of lit up because that's kind of a cool thing right now. And so they thought they can learn more about interviewing, learn more about the technology, and try to have some conversations with interesting people in Wakulla County. So we're trying it, and they're learning as they go. I'm learning a lot also.
So this next round, we've got a couple of interviews, both focusing on Keep Wakulla County Beautiful. How did that come about?
So every year, the Wakulla County 4-H youth do a service project. And it's something that they decide on. And most years they apply for a small grant from 4-H at the state level. And this year they decided their project would be focused on keeping the county clean. They had some conversations over the summer about their concern regarding the growing amount of pollution and litter they saw in the county. So they decided their service project this year would focus on that. And it has a few parts to it. They said, well, we want to engage the community. So they were looking for ways to do that. So one, to raise awareness, and two, to really increase the community's buy-in for keeping it clean, to really get people invested in caring about it, the community. And then finally, they wanted to get more people to do hands-on cleaning up. So talking about on the podcast is part of it because they hope that a lot of people will listen to it and that will be an entry point to getting more people involved.
Well, on today's radio show and podcast, we're going to have Greg James. He's the Wakulla County Clerk of Court. Go ahead and set it up before we turn it over to the kids.
Well, we're really excited to have Greg James on because not only is he clerk of court, he's also on the board of directors for Keep Wakulla County Beautiful. In addition to that, he's been an active 4-H volunteer as a member of our 4-H advisory council. So since I started being part of 4-H in 2017, Greg James has been at just about every big event and service project that 4-H has undertaken. So it's really neat to see us bring together his involvement with 4-H with our partnership this year with Keep Wakulla County Beautiful.
And now go ahead and introduce the young lady who's going to interview Greg.
The 4-H member interviewing Greg James is Loretta Compton. This is Loretta's second year in 4-H. She started last year just getting involved with a few clubs, archery, cooking, our sewing. And this year, she's in almost every club that we have. She's gotten really involved as a leader with County Council and the Teen CERT Community Emergency Response Team Club. So Loretta is one of our heavy hitter MVPs in 4-H, and she's going to be interviewing Greg James today.
Hi, I'm Meshach Sandoval. I'm a member of the Wakulla 4-H Outdoor Adventures Club. Today, we are here talking to Greg James, Wakulla County Clerk of Court, and we're going to be talking about Keep Wakulla County Beautiful.
Hello, my name's Loretta Compton, and I am with Wakulla 4-H in almost all the clubs. So it's marine science, archery, cooking for life, crafty creators, county council, and teen cert. And I'm 12 years old. I'm here interviewing Greg James, Wakulla County Clerk of Court, and we are talking about Keep Wakulla County Beautiful. So, what is Keep Wakulla County Beautiful?
It's a nonprofit organization whose purpose is to, just as the name suggests, keep Wakulla County as beautiful as we can keep it.
What does it do?
We do a number of things. The first thing we do is we actually pick up trash. We do that in a number of different ways. We have adopt a road programs where citizens and members of the community can pick up trash themselves on roads they live on. We hold several events every year intended to keep the forest clean, the marshes clean, and then we try to do educational components as well to educate the citizens of Wakulla on how they can help keep Wakulla beautiful also.
How can we keep Wakulla County beautiful?
Well, every citizen can keep Wakulla County beautiful by first keeping all their trash in their truck and their boat and not letting things fly out. That's where a lot of the trash on the roads comes from. You can adopt a road, you and your parents, every citizen. We've got lots of roads that are available, so you can sign up, and once a quarter, you clean up that portion of road, put the trash in the trash can.
How are you able to adopt a road?
So you contact our executive director, Tammy Nason, and she signs you up for the road that you want. It's really simple. It's just simply as calling and letting them know. I think there's a form you have to fill out, but it's very simple.
So what is your role in Keep Wakulla County Beautiful?
I'm a member of the board, and so we have a board who meets every so often to make sure that we're scheduling the events and coordinating those events. So I just help with that. And I have adopted a road as well out in Sopchoppy, and try to keep it clean every quarter as well.
What made you get involved in Keep Wakulla County Beautiful?
I'm a part of a number of civic organizations and nonprofits. It's just I want to help keep Wakulla beautiful as well and do my part and try to be as involved in my community as I can be.
Have you ever been involved in 4-H?
I'm involved as an adult in 4-H. I'm on the council and help facilitate that, but I was never a member of 4-H as a young child. I'm not aware if I ever had that opportunity. I'm sure I did, but my parents never put me in it. So I do encourage all the parents to get their children involved in 4-H.
4-H is trying to engage the community in being better stewards of natural environment. Mm-hmm. Do you have any suggestions about how we can work to accomplish the goal?
Well, as we stated before, there's ways you can personally get involved in cleaning Wakulla County, but you can also engage by, you don't have to be a part of a club, but you can join Keep Wakulla County Beautiful as well. You can engage your elected officials. Elected officials make policy as it relates to our environment. Certain decisions they make may affect our environment. So you can certainly engage your elected officials.
How can 4-H partner with Keep Wakulla County Beautiful to help protect and preserve our beautiful natural environment?
So 4-H is comprised of a lot of clubs with young adults, kids, and they've got a lot of energy, and they can help us clean roads. They can help us with our events, and I think you're at several of our cleanups. So it's a very good partnership because this is the county that y'all are going to grow up in and raise a family in one day. And so you have an incentive to make sure it's beautiful as well. And so you can be a part of our cleanups.
Mr. James, what are the sociological benefits of keeping Wakulla County beautiful?
Well, I don't know about if I have an answer for what the social benefits are other than making yourself feel good about where you live. Having a clean environment is beneficial for everybody. Clean water, making sure our sewer goes where it's supposed to go. And there's things far beyond just trash on the road that affect the health and benefits of all of our citizens. Besides making yourself feel good, I think there's a lot of health values to it as well. One other thing I'd like to point out is that 2/3 of Wakulla County is either a national forest or national refuge. There are some state lands as well. And so 2/3, I believe that's 255,000 acres of our 388,000 acres are preserved or conserved for outdoor use. And that's land that no one will live on and will be preserved for our beauty and our natural resources and recreational use. But of course, those can be trashed as well by people who don't leave it cleaner than they found it. And so we have to make efforts to keep that acreage clean as well.
So 4-H is already working on a project, and we're wondering, how can we get the youth more involved?
So I think the project you're talking about is Design a Sign, if I'm not mistaken, is the title of it, and trying to get individuals to draw or come up with ideas for new signs on our highways to make people aware what they can do to keep Wakulla County beautiful. So I would suggest that you are able to talk to your peers, you talk to your fellow students at school and tell them about 4-H, tell them about Keep Wakulla County Beautiful and how they can, what they can do, and certainly and get involved in the Design a Sign and make sure that they're keeping their trash off the roads as well, so you can involve your fellow students.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Rachel Pienta, and I am the Wakulla County 4-H agent. Today, you've been listening to the Wakulla County 4-H radio, show, and podcast. We're so excited for all the programs we have to offer Wakulla County youth. To find out more about our programs, you can find us on Facebook at Wakulla County 4-H. You can visit our office in downtown Crawfordville on 84 Cedar Avenue. You can also call us 850-926-3931, 850-926-3931. Wakulla County 4-H is going to offer the Wakulla 4-H Community Emergency Response Team training for youth ages 12 to 18. It is a summer program that will be 1 week, the week of June 12th, and we're open to new members. You can call 850-926-3931 to join the program. Youth will learn first aid, basics of emergency response. They will learn about first responders, careers in law enforcement and first response, and emergency medicine, and much more, including outdoor survival, search and rescue, and how to cook under emergency conditions. Again, for more information, call us at Wakulla County Extension in downtown Crawfordville, 850-926-3931.